So, it is officially April 2nd, 2012, which means it's time for VEDA number 2, and I don't have a headache today, so hopefully today's video will just be a little bit better. So you're probably wondering, what am I going to talk about today? Well, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to talk about the movie I saw last night at the Atlanta Film Festival. So last night was the last day of the Atlanta Film Festival, and it was Encore Day, which means pretty much it was the movies who did really well or got awards. So I saw one that I was particularly interested in, and it was called VHS. Now VHS is one of those POV found footage movies, like This Is All That Remains from Their Journey, and it was actually done by 6 different directors. So pretty much it was like 6 mini movies with one overarching story, collecting them all together. So basically the overarching story that was combining them all together was that there were these guys, and imagine the jackass guys with less morals, because that's pretty much what they were. And you see your first glimpse of them is, so basically they put on these ski masks and they see this like chick and a guy walking together, and the chick's pretty attractive. So they run up in ski masks and they grab the chick and they throw the guy, like they keep the guy away. And so the first thing they do is actually they raise the girl's shirt to show her boobs or whatever on camera. So obviously from the very beginning you realize these guys really aren't the best guys to be dealing with. Well, they find out there's a job they can do for some extra money. Basically what they need to do is they need to go into this abandoned house and steal a videotape. So they get to the house and they find this dead body. It's an old man. They said he smelled, so it's obviously he's been there for a little while. But they find all of these videos and a TV. So they're like, which video is it? So they start playing the videos, and that's when we start seeing the little mini horror movies start happening, which were all filmed the same POV style. I'm not going to talk about every little single one, or else this video is going to be about 15 minutes long. So I'm going to talk about the one I really liked, and the one that was kind of weird, and then the one I really hated. So I'm going to start with the one I really hated, and it was this road trip. It was a couple, and they're driving. It's almost like in Arizona. I mean, the land's very flat, it's desolate, it's kind of almost like a desert. So I'm not going to explain the entire movie because I really want people to go see it. But what made this movie kind of annoying is that it had the longest setup of any of like the little mini movies, I guess you could call them, the shorts in this movie, and then the ending was just extremely disappointing. So that one I probably didn't like. I liked the least out of all of them. The weird one I can really sum up in just a few words. It was a horror movie through a Skype call. Yeah. The coolest movie was this one that took place in a forest. And I'm not going to say too much because this is the one I'm really excited about and I really don't want to spoil it. But what I really liked about it, which was cool, is the problem that a lot of these shorts had is that you saw too much of the killer, so it kind of ruined the suspense. But for this one, you really never saw a glimpse of him, so it really made the fear all in your mind, which made it a lot more scarier. Because that's the thing a lot of people don't understand with horror movies, is that's what makes them scary, is the things you don't see, because your mind is almost always going to make it more worse than it actually is. And the director who made that one really took advantage of that, and I really appreciated it. So overall, I had a really good time, and I definitely think everyone should check out VHS when it comes to theaters in October. Don't expect something too scary, but expect a fun horror movie. And if you're a guy, you'll really like a lot of the women involved. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, that's VEDA number 2. I have 28 more to go. So yeah, we made it through 2. Bye bye bye. I am not gonna dance to you. And in 28 videos, I won't even have to worry about it. All right, thanks for watching.